Hello everyone. I wanted to give the preview for the New Zealand Sri Lanka match tomorrow. Very important match. New Zealand, Afghanistan, and Pakistan, all three of them would be having their eyes on the match tomorrow. All important for them because three of them are fighting for that fourth spot to get into the semi-finals. I haven't put a preview in a few days. New Zealand and Sri Lanka have met 11 times in the World Cup, and it might be surprising. Sri Lanka have won 6 times out of the 11 times. And from 2003 to 2011, I mean, Sri Lanka won 5 times in a row in the World Cups against New Zealand. Two of them coming in the 2011 World Cup, where both matches, Kumar Sangakkara, I mean, the Sri Lankan legend, was the man of the match in both of the matches. In one of the matches, Kumar Sangakkara got 100, and in the other match, he got a very important 50 as well. In the last World Cup, 2019 World Cup, I mean, New Zealand had a comprehensive win over Sri Lanka, winning by 10 wickets. Bowling first, Lockie Ferguson got 3 wickets, and they restricted Sri Lanka to a small total. And the New Zealand openers getting the runs, Martin Kaptil batting, I think, got 70 odd, and they didn't lose a wicket. And in 2015 as well, New Zealand winning by 90 odd runs. Corey Anderson, the hard hitting left hander batsman, he was the man of the match there. He got, I think, 75 that day, quick fire 75. And Kane Williamson and Brendan McCullum also got a 50 in that match. And that's the match where New Zealand posted 330 runs, 31 runs, their highest against Sri Lanka. And they won by 96 runs, I think. It was a big win. So 2019 and 2015, the last two World Cups, New Zealand have beaten Sri Lanka. And in 2007 as well, Sri Lanka beat New Zealand. But 2007 World Cup, Sri Lanka had a good World Cup with Lasith Malinga bowling well, especially in that World Cup. And even in that finals, they were runners-up to Australia in that 2007 World Cup in uh, West Indies. 1996, when Sri Lanka won the World Cup, they never played against Sri Lanka. And in 1992, New Zealand had a comfortable victory over Sri Lanka. That's the time when Martin Crowe was in excellent form and New Zealand were in very good form in that World Cup. Anyway, tomorrow's match, very important match. It will be played at Bangalore Chinnaswamy Stadium, where the grounds are not that big compared to some of the Indian grounds. So, and normally Chinnaswamy Stadium does see a lot of high scores recently, and the grounds are shorter, so there will be a lot of sixes, I guess. And New Zealand, I hope they don't commit the same mistake they have done in this World Cup a few times and repeatedly as well, consecutively, when they won the toss and they chose to bowl first on a flat batting surface, and they paid the price for it, because in that one match Australia got 388 and they fell short by just 5 runs. And even against South Africa, they bowled first and they conceded a huge total and lost by a massive margin, 190 runs. So New Zealand shouldn't make that mistake. It's a very important match tomorrow. If New Zealand lose, they are out of the World Cup, I guess, because England have a match against Pakistan. Pakistan have a match against England, and in this form, I would definitely back Pakistan to beat England, and especially in situations like that, Pakistan do bring out their best match. And the net run rate will also be an issue. But I think if New Zealand comfortably win against Sri Lanka, not even a massive win, but a normal, decent, comfortable victory, New Zealand might go through, because then Pakistan will have to beat England by a huge margin to make it. But the way Pakistan plays sometimes, and the way Fakhar Zaman was batting in the last match against New Zealand, you never know. I mean, Pakistan are capable of increasing their net run rate. I mean, in that case, if Pakistan wins the toss, they will definitely bowl first, and they will go hard at the batting second, trying to improve their net run rate. And the Afghanistan South Africa match has also got a lot of importance now, because all three teams are sitting on 8 points now. So New Zealand Sri Lanka, very important match tomorrow. The key players for New Zealand, obviously, Rachin Ravindra has been the man in form for New Zealand. He's got 300s and another score that was 70-80 odd. Devon Conway started the World Cup so well, that first match against England getting 100, and he was in brilliant form during the IPL as well. But Conway has missed out in the last few matches getting out quite tamely. I mean, not tamely. I should say, he just picked the fielders a few times. So I hope Conway has a very good match tomorrow. And Daryl Mitchell has been in excellent form for New Zealand. He's been scoring runs. He's a free scoring batsman, and he's got all the hard big shots as well. He can always score at a high rate. And Tom Latham has been a big disappointment in this World Cup, considering how he can bat and the captain of the team. So Tom Latham would be eyeing to play well in an important match if he is required to bat. But Kane Williamson looks like he's back in the team. In the last match, he scored 95 runs and really looked good. I mean, it shows how a compact, orthodox batsman can still score at a high run rate without playing a lot of slog sweeps or reverse sweeps, just playing normal cricket shots. Kane Williamson has shown that even in the IPL. So Kane Williamson is a big welcome back for New Zealand in the team. The bowling hasn't been good for New Zealand in this World Cup. He's slowly going for a lot of runs against Pakistan, but to his defense, he didn't play any other match in this World Cup because of injury. So I don't know if Ishodi will bowl with Mitch Santner, who has been very good in this World Cup. So I don't know if two spinners will play, or probably they will go for Lockie Ferguson because he's got a good record against Sri Lanka from the last World Cup. And Trent Bolt obviously will play, and Tim Southee, so that's important. Jimmy Neesham has been going for a bit of runs in this World Cup. He's like a part-timer and he's gone for a lot of runs. And the New Zealand fielding will definitely have to pick up because, I mean, we are used to seeing New Zealand as one of the best fielding teams in the world with Australia, South Africa. But New Zealand's fielding has been terrible in the last few matches compared to their normal standards. They have dropped a lot of catches there, a lot of misfields. So New Zealand will definitely want to field well against Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka have been looking out of sorts in this World Cup. That terrible match against Bangladesh for the wrong reasons. You know, I've already put a video about what Shakib did to Angelo Matthews, and even such a high profile match under the circumstances. I mean, Sri Lanka couldn't win. So there's a lot of things lacking in the Sri Lankan team. So I'm definitely backing and picking New Zealand to beat Sri Lanka tomorrow, even though the head-to-head record is in favor of Sri Lanka 6-5, but I would expect New Zealand to win. I mean, they had such a strong performance in the beginning of the World Cup, and they look like a team in form as well with India. But after losing to India, they have lost their way and they have lost a few matches, and a big one to South Africa as well. And probably the rain also was played a part, but they did concede a lot of runs after that 401 score against Pakistan. So Pakistan were 201 for 1, 200 for 1. So New Zealand conceding a lot of runs. So New Zealand have problems too. But I'm definitely backing New Zealand to beat Sri Lanka tomorrow. Very important match. World Cup semi-final spot at stake. And I hope New Zealand have a good match tomorrow. That's it from me. Preview for the New Zealand-Sri Lanka match at Chinnaswamy Stadium, Bangalore tomorrow. A very crucial match for New Zealand and for Afghanistan and for Pakistan in the whole context of this World Cup. So hoping for a good match tomorrow. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the World Cup. There's only 5 matches left in this group stage, and then there's 2 semi-finals and the World Finals. It's quickly the World Cup has almost finished, and it's like 1 month has gone in a second, it seems. So everyone, please enjoy the rest of the World Cup, and let's see what happens in the World Cup. Take care. Good night. God bless you.